Hi, and welcome to today's Golden Nugget. Thanks so much for coming and joining me. So lately I made a couple of Golden Nugget videos that some of you have watched, and I'm so grateful, but I've given you some tools or some activities or just some thoughts to think about, and maybe some of you have taken them and put them back in your little folder in your brain for later if you need them, and maybe some of you have use the tools. Maybe some of you have actually had some changes. I don't know what that looks like for you, but I've kind of been asking you to do some stuff. And I think when we start to do things that are different, something new, like our brain says, this is new. Whoa, stop, warning signs. And we get where we feel a little bit uncomfortable maybe. And then our brain's whole job is to keep us comfortable, keep us comfy and no uncomfortable, keep us safe. And it does a great job at that. But sometimes if we want to change and we want things to get better, we kind of have to do some new stuff. And I just know if we push through and we can show our brain some new evidence that, hey, it's better on the other side, things get better and we can have a happier time in life. And I kind of want to take you guys on a little adventure today with me, back to when I learned this concept. A long time ago, like a decade ago, my dad was staying with me and he is a big biker. Not like, he loves to bicycle. I don't know what you'd call it, but a bike. And so I was like, all right, I work out every day. I'm in good shape. Let's go bike. So he takes me up the canyon near our house. And we get to the bottom of the canyon and I look up and I see this hill. And I'm like, all right, well, it's not straight up. It's like a gradual incline. So I could do it. I'm strong. I can do it. So we start at the hill. And it starts to get a little bit hard. And I see him halfway up the hill and I'm like, if my old man can do it, I'm doing this. So I get up and I keep going and the hard starts getting a little bit harder. And then my brain is like shouting, this hurts, time out, stop what you're doing, we don't like this. And I'm like, no, we're doing this. So I kept going for just a little longer and then I'm like, I can't do this. This is hard. This is silly. And so I get off and I know how to walk and I can walk up the hill. So I walk the bike up the hill, get to the top, turn around, look down and I think, oh, I kind of quit early. I quit on the first part of the hill and it wasn't as fun to walk up it. And then I had to, eat some humble pie. But anyway, I tried it again the next day and I got a little bit further and I felt better about that. And then a few days later, I thought, I've got to do this. I want to do this. And so we started up the hill again. And this time my dad stayed right by me. And he kept like telling me encouraging things and just like, you can do this, Aim, you can do this, you got this. So I'm going along and it starts to get hard and then it starts to get harder. And I'm like, I'm breathing heavier and he can see signs of like, I'm gotta quit. This hurts. Maybe I don't have biker legs. Maybe I can't do this. And he's like, no, focus on what you can do. Left, right, left, right. He's like, just one foot in front of the other. And I'm like, look at this steep hill. I'll never make it. He's like, stop looking so far up. You can't do the whole hill at a time. He's like, look down, look at your feet, one foot at a time. Just drown out all those negative thoughts, all those excuses, one foot at a time. And so I did, because I listened to my dad sometimes. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. And then I realized I was on the wrong foot. I was like going down with the right and I was saying left. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I was still one foot at a time. And sometimes we make mistakes. It's just going to happen. So I kept going. Guess what? I made it to the top of the hill. And it felt awesome. It felt amazing. I made it through. Then after that, like I could make it up any hill, one foot at a time. And a decade later, no matter the size of the hill, I still am doing the same thing. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. When my brain is saying stop, I'm saying not yet. And sometimes if it's a new hill, it takes me a few times to get up it. I have to build up my strength. It's just like life, right? So my few golden nuggets for you today are some of these. If you're going uphill or you're going through a rough time in your life, because this is metaphorical, right? Unless you're a biker and you're trying to get up a hill, then you can use it too. But sometimes you're just going through a rough day. There's a new job you started. You have a new baby. You have 3 kids and you're used to 1, or you have a new relationship. Anything you're going through that's hard. First of all, you know you're strong. You've done hard things. You know you can make it up the hill. You've already done it. Push through and show your brain evidence. Number 2, don't let your brain tell you you can't do it. Prove it to your brain that you can. Don't let your brain make up excuses to have you quit. Just keep pushing through. And number 3, keep somebody with you to encourage you. Find a friend, find a spouse, a partner, whatever you need to do. Someone that's been through it before. Because my dad had been up the hill, he knew it could be done. And because I trusted him and saw him go up the hill, I was in his dust, I knew he could do it. Find those people who have advice for you that have been through hard things and listen to them. And then make them go on the ride with you and listen when they encourage you and try to believe what they're saying. And just keep going. Right, left, right, left. Sometimes we look at other people and they're ahead of us and they're faster than us, or they're doing something we wish we could do and we can't do it yet. But don't forget, this is your journey. This is your ride. Take your time. You'll get there. It just may take you a different route or a little longer or a few more pushes. But don't forget, you can do it. Just keep going. Those are my golden nuggets for you today. I know you got this. You're watching this. You want to be better, or you want to be entertained and have a good time. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous ride. Toodles!